Okay, so picture this. You're going to a big game, right? Phone's buzzing, you've got that mobile ticket. But wait, where did you park again? What section are those awesome seats in? And is that a rain cloud? I see. Ugh, it's the worst. Well, get ready for things to change because Apple Wallet tickets, they're getting a huge upgrade, and guess who's first in line to test them out? Ticketmaster. We're diving deep into an Engadget article that breaks down all the details, so yeah, get ready because this is pretty interesting.
You know, the thing that really pops out from this article is how these new features, they're not just about convenience. It's like they're hinting at this future where your ticket, it's more like your own personal event buddy.
All right, so let's talk about these cool new features. The article mentions like venue maps built in, parking directions, even real-time weather, all right there in the ticket. Imagine that. No more pre-show Google scrambling like a crazy person.
Yeah. And it gets even cooler. Think about it. You're at a concert, you open your ticket on your phone, and boom, Apple Music is there. Like maybe it suggests a playlist, matches the artist, or even like how you're feeling right then.
Okay, now that is pretty slick. No more messing around with a bunch of different apps, just like a nice, smooth experience from Ticket to Tunes. But it does make you wonder, why Ticketmaster? Why are they the first ones jumping on this? What's the
I
strategy?
mean, let's be real. Ticketmaster, they kind of rule the ticketing world, right? They got a ton of users, which means they basically decide if a feature like this is going to be huge or a flop.
So they're using all that power to, what, be the trailblazers for these new upgrades? That's kind of a bold move, don't you think?
Totally. And the article mentions there might be some agreement, between Apple and Ticketmaster, which, well, makes you think this rollout could be way bigger than just one company.
So this Ticketmaster thing, it's strategic, right? Like they're trying to be the face of this whole new tech thing. And
Yes. Yeah, it definitely raises some questions. And for you listening, think about the ripple effect. Remember what happened with those mobile boarding passes? As soon as airlines adopted those, paper tickets. Basically history.
oh, for sure. It like totally changed how we fly now.
Yeah.
Are we about to see the same kind of digital revolution, but for, concerts, games, all those live events?
It's a real possibility.
Yeah.
And one that brings up a lot of other things to consider. Like, okay, imagine you're at a game, right? Phone's out, got your ticket. But it's not just a ticket anymore. It's like your guide, almost like a concierge for the whole event.
Okay, yeah, that does sound kind of amazing. Like having your own personal assistant for, well, for everything. No more digging through emails for that parking pass or like trying to find an ATM so you can get a $10 pretzel state.
Exactly. And think about if they add Apple Pay into all this.
Hmm.
Order food right from your seat, buy merch with like one tap, even split parking with your friends. Makes everything so much smoother. Just makes the whole thing from start to finish more fun.
So yeah, smoother for sure. Personalized recommendations, easy payments, but we can't get too caught up in the hype. We got to talk about the downsides too.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, first off, you got to think, is everyone going to even use this? Will every single place, every event want to deal with adding all these features? It's going to take time, it's going to cost money, and who knows how long before it's really everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good point. And even if like the tech is there, what about people who don't have Apple stuff? Or people who don't really like having all their info in one place?
Exactly. It's like this whole super integrated thing could leave some people out. Maybe their phone's too old or they just don't want to do it that way. Got to think about that too.
And then there's the big one, data privacy. Like the
Yeah.
more connected all this stuff gets, that's a lot of info they're gathering.
Oh, yeah. Imagine, like, they use your location to try and sell you stuff inside. Or they're tracking what you buy, what you do. That's got to make you think twice.
Right. It's like a trade-off. Easy and personalized, but then what about your privacy? Your information? It's something everyone's talking about more and more?
Absolutely. And it's not just, like, you as a person. This Ticketmaster Apple thing, it makes you think about, well, who's really in charge here? Could this be a monopoly?
So if this whole thing takes off, are we going to see Ticketmaster just like running the whole show even more?
Yeah, it's a real concern, right? I mean, they're already huge.
Yeah.
This could make them unstoppable. Think about it. What if all these cool new features, what if you can only get them through Ticketmaster? That kind of kills the competition, and then where does that leave everyone else?
Whoa. Yeah. Didn't think about that. It's like awesome on the one hand, all this new stuff, but then there's always another side to it, isn't there?
Exactly. And that's why we got to talk about it. Things change, tech changes, but we have to pay attention to what that means, the good and the bad.
So as we're like wrapping up our look at this whole Ticketmaster Apple thing, what's the main point? What should people listening be thinking about with all this new ticket stuff?
I think the big thing is be aware. You know, it's great, all this convenience, but don't forget about what they're getting out of it, the data. And then think about what that means for your privacy. Who's got all that info? It all matters.
So be smart, right? Think about both sides before you just click, okay.
100%.
Bang.
And ask questions. It's okay to want to know what companies are doing with your information, you know? And we got to fight to keep things fair for everyone.
Okay, so as we head into this future, all this digital stuff becoming one big thing, let's try to, keep our eyes open. This Ticketmaster thing, this is just the start. Who knows what's next, right? Exciting, but yeah, I've got to keep asking questions. Until next time, keep digging, keep wondering, keep diving deep.